Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to today's stream. Hope you guys are all hanging in there right now for Bitcoin. So, yeah, today I want to give you guys an update and talk about Bitcoin, of course, right? I want to give you guys an update what's happening with the crypto market today. And there is, in fact, a fair few other things I want to talk about on, what's happening around, the Bitcoin space, what's happening around the crypto space, of course. And there is, in fact, some Bitcoin charts as usual that I do want to show you guys. Okay, so give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. If you guys have not yet seen my most previous video that I uploaded today, you should definitely check it out, because Michael Saylor did in fact predict that Bitcoin will be reaching $13 million per coin in the next 20 years from now, over 20 years from now, which is insane, right? But guess what? You may think it's insane, but it's actually very, very possible that we will see, okay, Bitcoin worth, over $10 million per coin in the next upcoming few years. So if you guys haven't seen my most previous video, please check it out. But I will be talking about that, about Michael Saylor predicting that we're gonna see Bitcoin reaching $13 million. I do, in fact, want to talk about that topic for today's stream as well. So don't you guys worry. But let's talk about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin today did, in fact, reach a new record high, guys. So let's talk about it, okay? And when, we'll talk about some other things. So Bitcoin hits a new all-time high, price above $93.5 thousand. Okay, so earlier today, guys, earlier this morning, we did actually see Bitcoin reaching a new all-time high above $93.5 thousand. Now, Bitcoin's previous high, before this one, was around $93.1 thousand. Okay, so yes, Bitcoin today did in fact reach a new all-time high, and apparently, right, Bitcoin actually literally just touched $94,000. Okay, so Bitcoin hits $94,000, which means it did in fact reach a new all-time high. Right now, currently, this is Bitcoin's new all-time high today. And we remember, guys, right, last week was insane, right, when we had the US election, and Donald Trump did become, the president, right, the 47th president for the United States. Bitcoin, right, skyrocketed to a new all-time high. Like on election day, guys, we saw Bitcoin reaching like $74,000, and then to like $75,000, and then the next day jumped to like $77,000, right, and then to 80 to 84, and then from $84,000 it jumped all the way to $89,000 the next day, which was insane. Like that week alone, guys, right, that US election, and during that week we saw Bitcoin reaching new highs almost every single day, pretty much every single day. Like personally, I could not keep up, right? Bitcoin every single day just kept going up and up and up, and guess what, it's not gonna stop. Even though, yes, past few days we did in fact see Bitcoin consolidating, right? But remember, guys, Bitcoin is at a new high. It's above $90,000. Remember that, right? Those 70k days are gone, those 60k days are gone, those 50k days, those are gone. Bitcoin is now at $90,000 and higher, and it's about to reach, in the six figures, and it's about to go way higher than that, right? So understand, guys, those 70k days, those 60k days, right, those 50k days even, those days are long gone. I don't think we will ever see Bitcoin going back down to those price levels, right? So think about that, guys, because we know, guys, we are in fact, in a bull run. We're in the next cycle, the bull cycle. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced a bull market, but when we are in fact in a bull run, Bitcoin always shoots up to the upside. We're going to see a beautiful uptrend, guys, in the next upcoming few months, right? 6 to 8 months. And of course, guys, when we are in a bull run, we're going to see corrections. We're not just going to see Bitcoin shoot up straight up, all green candles. We're going to see some red candles. We're going to see some corrections, and corrections are healthy, guys, right? Remember that. So that is that. But yeah, Bitcoin right now, guys, right, y'all can clearly see $92.7 thousand, just below $93,000. So yeah, earlier today we did see Bitcoin reaching a new high, of $94,000. Showing here that it went to as high as like 93.9 or 93.8, almost $93.9 thousand. But maybe that candle, did in fact not hit that 94K mark, but apparently, showing you guys here that apparently Bitcoin did just touch $94,000. Okay, so Bitcoin right now still holding very, very strong, still above $90,000, which is still looking pretty good. The crypto market today, okay, past 24 hours, Bitcoin is up 1%. Ethereum is slightly down, still holding strong at $3.1 thousand. And a fair few altcoins today are, dropping, right? Some slight drops, Solana is down 3%, okay? XRP is now down 2%. Cardano today is up 3%, okay? And yeah, you guys can clearly see majority of altcoins for the past 24 hours are in fact in the reds. Okay, and overall, the market today is not really moving. Okay, global crypto market cap still sitting above 3 trillion. Amazing to see. 3.09 trillion, almost 3.1 trillion. So overall, the crypto market today is still holding pretty well. Even though, yes, we are in fact seeing some altcoins having a correction back down to the downside, everything is still holding up very, very well. Okay, it truly, truly is. Now look at this, guys, right? The Fingrid index today is at 83. Yesterday we saw it at 90, and about 4 days ago we saw it at 90 as well. So you guys can clearly see, right, the sentiment is changing, right? We are in fact in extreme greed. We have been in greed mode for the past few weeks, right? We know that, guys. Even for over a month, okay, we've been in greed mode. Okay, and that's because we are officially in the next bull cycle. We are in fact in a bull run, guys. So of course, and we are already seeing this, that FOMO is happening, that retail interest is spiking. Okay, we know that. Okay, retail investors will be coming back to Bitcoin and crypto. And trust me, when Bitcoin reaches $100,000 and higher, trust me, a lot of FOMO will happen. For all the people out there that didn't buy Bitcoin when it was at 60K, remember, guys, right? Those 60K days are gone. Okay, we're not gonna see that anymore. Okay, so understand the people that didn't buy when Bitcoin was at 60K or even 50K or lower, right? Even at 70K, they're gonna buy in. They're gonna FOMO in when Bitcoin is in the 6 figs. Trust me. Okay, it's going to happen. Trust me, guys. Right? So it's great to see that the Fingrid index is sitting still in extreme greed. Right? I mean, I don't know why this would go down anyways, because obviously Bitcoin has reached new highs. Like earlier this morning, we saw Bitcoin reaching $94,000. So of course, okay, the Fingrid index is gonna stay in extreme greed. Right? So it's looking amazing. Right? It really, really is. Now look at this, guys. Right? Apparently, a whale bought over 2,000 Bitcoins. Okay, 2,189 Bitcoins worth around $200 million on Binance. Okay, big money is still buying. So I don't know who, we don't know who this is. It's not really confirmed who is actually buying, millions of dollars worth of Bitcoins. It could be anyone, right? And we know a lot of whales out there are obviously buying, right? MicroStrategy recently, they bought. Okay, we know that, guys. Okay, Marcus Saylor, he is buying. Okay, ARK Invest, right? The CEO, Cathie Wood, she is buying, obviously, and I'm pretty sure she bought more today. It could be them, who knows? And BlackRock, right? We know BlackRock, they are buying as well. Okay, so who knows exactly who this is, but they are buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? You guys can just clearly see that. I feel like ever since we had the Bitcoin ETFs, a lot of these institutions, okay, have been accumulating a whole bunch of Bitcoin. We have been seeing that for BlackRock, right? So it's amazing to see, guys. It truly, truly is amazing to see, okay, that a lot of, whales out there, new whales especially, are buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin, right? They want a piece of it, and they are getting it. So amazing to see. This is obviously, very, very bullish. Now, guys, in all other news, okay, for Bitcoin, you guys can clearly see, I already talked about this for today's video that I uploaded about 1 hour ago, almost an hour ago. So I want to talk more about it for today's stream, but you guys can clearly see Marcus Saylor will share a presentation to Microsoft's board of directors to discuss investing in Bitcoin, right? So Marcus Saylor is going to be sharing a presentation to Microsoft, okay, and maybe potentially convincing them to buy Bitcoin. okay, and why they should buy Bitcoin. Now, obviously, this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Obviously, we know, guys, Microsoft is one of the largest companies out there. It's a huge company. We know that, guys. Everyone knows Microsoft. Okay, we do. Like, if you don't, then you're literally living under a rock. We all know Microsoft. Okay, and there is potential, okay, that yes, in the future, Microsoft will be getting a piece of Bitcoin. They want a piece of it. Okay, so obviously, okay, this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Okay, and a lot of nowadays, I feel like a lot of major businesses and companies are now understanding, where Bitcoin is heading. And we saw, guys, MicroStrategy, right? The stock for MicroStrategy that has reached a new high. It's been pumping, right? It reached a new all-time high. We know that. And that is because of the Bitcoin effect. We know, guys, for the past few weeks, Bitcoin has been pumping. It recently reached new highs. Okay, and last week it was reaching a new all-time high like every single day. And of course, MicroStrategy, the stock, was pumping and it reached a record high, a new high. And that is the Bitcoin effect. And it seems like a lot of, companies and businesses understand and they see that, right? What's happening with MicroStrategy, and they seem like they want, a piece of Bitcoin. They want the Bitcoin effect as well. So I feel like that's why Microsoft is now, okay, there is potential that Microsoft is now planning on buying some Bitcoin. Okay, so yes, okay, Marcus Saylor will share a presentation to Microsoft's board of directors to discuss investing in Bitcoin. This is, very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is, because we know Microsoft is one of the largest companies out there, right? So get ready for that, guys. I truly do believe Bitcoin is about to become a global thing. Okay, it really, really is. So very, very exciting times for Bitcoin ahead of us, right? Great time to be alive for sure. But yeah, I want to talk about this real quick. Okay, $13 million Bitcoin. It may sound crazy to say that, one day we will see Bitcoin reaching $13 million. But Robert Kiyosaki says here, okay, that $13 million Bitcoin, according to Marcus Saylor, I believe he is right. He is one smart boy. Bitcoin today is $90,000. If Saylor is on target, which I think he is, that means for $9,000 today, you buy 0.01 Bitcoin today. Okay, which is, I think he meant like 0.1 Bitcoin, which is like 10% of a Bitcoin, right? Anyways, you are a millionaire tomorrow. Beats going $50,000 in debt for a student loan starting for years just to earn a flimsy MBA. Get smarter. Buy Bitcoin today. I am. So you guys can clearly see, okay, I love what, Robert Kiyosaki said here on this tweet, right? On this post on X. Okay, I don't know if people say twit, but anyways, yeah, this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, and I truly do believe, yes, that one day we will see, Bitcoin reaching $13 million. It may sound crazy to think about, okay, and you guys probably won't believe that, one day we will actually 100% see Bitcoin at $13 million. Okay, like think about it, guys, right? Like 10 years ago, 2014, how much was one Bitcoin? It was probably below $1,000 at least. And now 10 years later, people back in 2014, no one knew at that time, right? 10 years ago, no one knew that Bitcoin in the next 10 years will be worth over $90,000, right? No one knew that. Okay, so think about it, guys. Okay, today, no one is thinking about, Bitcoin reaching $5 million, $10 million, $13 million, $15 million, right? $50 million per Bitcoin. But understand, eventually this will happen. Bitcoin will reach millions of dollars. As I told you guys many times, you have to think of Bitcoin as a digital asset that's going to be worth millions of dollars one day. And that's why I always tell you guys, right? You can never buy the top for Bitcoin. You can't, right? Trust me, when Bitcoin is reaching 100K, 150, 180, 200K, I'm still going to be buying. Okay, there is no top for Bitcoin. Okay, so understand, guys, Bitcoin is always reaching new highs. right? And I know where Bitcoin is heading long term. That's why I am buying as much as I possibly can. When Bitcoin is at 100K, I'm going to buy a lot. When Bitcoin's at 200K, I'm still going to buy a lot. When Bitcoin is at 500K to even a million, I'm still going to buy, guys, right? Trust me, I'm still going to buy. Because guess what? If you're buying Bitcoin at $1 million per coin, you know it's going to be worth more than that, more than just 1 million. It's going to be 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. So why not buy? There is no top for Bitcoin, guys. So look at this. He also says here, right? $9,000. Yes, today. Okay, if you want to buy 10% of a Bitcoin, right, which is 0.1 Bitcoin, that is about $9,000, less than $10,000. And I know you guys have $9,000 to your name. Maybe you don't. Okay, DCA. If it takes you 8 months, okay, to get to 0.1 Bitcoin, do it. If it takes you a year, do it. Right? Just simply DCA into Bitcoin till you get 0.1 Bitcoin. Okay, and with that 0.1 Bitcoin, guys, store it somewhere safe. Just store it somewhere safe. I highly suggest a hardware wallet, right, where it's completely offline and it's completely safe. Okay, store it in there and forget about it. And your $9,000, right, in the next over 20 years can turn into $1 million. Just think about that. You invest $9,000 into an asset, okay, like 20 years from now, it will be over $1 million. Just think about it. That is insane, right? And think about it. Imagine you have more than 0.1 Bitcoin. This is why I always tell you guys, try your best to get to 1 full Bitcoin, right? Try your best. I know a lot of people out there don't have $90,000 to their name. I get it. You don't have to buy 1 Bitcoin ASAP. Treat Bitcoin like it's your own savings account. DCA into Bitcoin, right? I don't care if it takes you 10 years to get to 1 Bitcoin. Just DCA into Bitcoin, guys. Okay, start small, 0.01, right, of a Bitcoin. That's 1% of a Bitcoin. And that's what, like maybe $1,000 today, right, to get 0.01 Bitcoin. And then once you reach that, right, get to 0.1 Bitcoin, which is around $9,000. And then get to 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, right, half of Bitcoin. And then eventually, guys, you will eventually get to 1 full Bitcoin. Okay, so that's why I've been telling you guys many times, when you own 1 full Bitcoin, you will become a millionaire. You will have some type of wealth to your name. You will obviously become a millionaire, and you will, most importantly, because everyone wants to have this, you will most importantly have some type of financial freedom. You will have some type of freedom just by simply owning 1 full Bitcoin, 1 coin. Okay, so this is why I always tell you guys, I try my best to tell you guys, to remind you guys to get 1 full Bitcoin. Okay, it's very, very important, guys. And understand, there's not a lot of Bitcoins out there. Bitcoin has a fixed supply, a max supply, 21 million Bitcoins. And guess what? 21 million, yeah, that's already scarce itself. It's actually lower than that because millions of Bitcoins in the past, right, especially in the early stages of Bitcoin, right, have been lost forever. You know, millions of Bitcoins have been lost. So realistically, we have less than 21 million Bitcoins, which is more scarce, right? So Bitcoin is truly the most scarce asset out there. Okay, it really, really is. There's not enough Bitcoins to go around for everyone. Okay, even all the millionaires in the world, right? There's over 65 million people that are millionaires. Not even all the millionaires in the world can own 1 full Bitcoin. Even if they wanted to, it won't work out because it's just not enough. So if you're watching this video right now and you have 1 full Bitcoin, promise me you will not sell it. Just simply hold it. And guess what? If you are gonna sell your Bitcoin, right? A lot of these, buyers, the Bitcoin maxis, right? BlackRock, okay, ARK Invest, right? MicroStrategy, Marcus Saylor, all these people, they want to take your Bitcoins. Don't sell your Bitcoins to these guys. They have enough already, right? Keep your Bitcoins, guys. Because these guys, they are not selling the Bitcoins. They are simply holding it, okay? And when we look at different Bitcoin wallets, you guys realize, right, that a lot of these Bitcoins in these, Bitcoin wallets, they are not moving. They're simply just staying in there. People are now realizing where Bitcoin is heading. They are now realizing why we need to hold Bitcoin for long term. Okay, so understand, guys, get to 0.1 Bitcoin, okay, and just store that Bitcoin somewhere safe. And let's just say you finally reach 0.1 Bitcoin, don't stop. Keep accumulating. Because when Bitcoin is worth $13 million Bitcoin, right, per coin, that $9,000 will most likely be over $1 million, which makes you a millionaire just by investing $9,000 into Bitcoin. Think about it. Okay, this is your opportunity now, guys. Okay, to get into Bitcoin while it's still cheap, still below $100,000. It's still below $200,000, right? It's still below $1 million. This is your chance right now to buy. Because trust me, when Bitcoin is reaching in the six figs, hundreds and thousands of dollars, and of course over $1 million, it's obviously going to be much harder to accumulate Satoshis. Okay, because the price is going to be so much higher and it's going to be harder. So while Bitcoin is still cheap right now, this is a great opportunity to get in, right? It really, really is. Even if Bitcoin's at 150, 160, 180, it's still cheap. Because like I said, you got to think long term with Bitcoin. We know where it's heading long term. Okay, so that is that, guys. Okay, get your Bitcoins, please. Okay, just get some Bitcoin, right? That's all I'm saying. Okay, so that is that. Now, getting into these Bitcoin charts, starting off with this one, you guys can clearly see this is the Fibonacci retracement levels, and you guys can clearly see, yes, Bitcoin reached over $90,000, okay, and recently reached a new high today of $94,000. And its next target for this Fibonacci retracement level is over $100,000, $113,000. So it's looking pretty good right now for Bitcoin. As I told you guys many times, personally, yes, I do see Bitcoin reaching at least $100,000 towards the end of this year in 2024. I still believe that's still on track easily, right? Earlier today, we saw Bitcoin reaching 94K. That means it's only 6K away from reaching $100,000. So we know Bitcoin can easily reach $100,000, most likely, maybe, right? Just maybe end of this month of November, because we have seen just last week with the US election, Bitcoin was reaching new all-time highs like every single day of the week, of that entire week. It moved up like crazy. Like in a week, Bitcoin moved almost 30%. Okay, if Bitcoin can do the exact same thing, Bitcoin will be over $100,000. And look at this, right? The Fibonacci retracement level is showing $113,000. So that's very, very possible. So get ready for that, guys, because Bitcoin will be reaching $100,000 sooner than you guys think. Like if we don't see Bitcoin reaching, 100K towards the end of this month of November, then of course it's going to happen in December. And of course, remember, guys, right? We have the Santa rally. Okay, great times. And usually December is a very, very bullish month for Bitcoin. Same with this month, November, right? Moonvember. Okay, and so far this month has been amazing for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up almost 30% this month, just this month alone, which is amazing. Okay, so that is that. But yeah, look at this, guys. Okay, Bitcoin, right? It's about to go parabolic. Okay, it really, really is. We know Bitcoin, okay, was in fact consolidating right over here, and it broke that resistance line. And as I told guys, once we see a clear breakout from this resistance line, Bitcoin will shoot up to the upside. And guess what? That is exactly what is happening right now with Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is about to go parabolic. It's about to go much, much higher. Okay, you guys can clearly see that. So if you really think about it, it's all ups from here. Yes, along the way, during this bull run, you're going to see Bitcoin having corrections. This is completely normal, and it's healthy to see corrections, guys. Understand that, right? So understand, from here on, Bitcoin is ready to reach 100K and beyond. And I truly do hope you guys are ready for that. Now, I want to show you guys this as well. Okay, but you guys clearly see Bitcoin is now, right, forming this golden cross. And every single time, right, every single time we see this golden cross form, Bitcoin shoots up to the upside, right? Every single time. You guys can clearly see that. And right now, okay, we are in fact seeing a golden cross, which means this is very, very bullish for Bitcoin. And you guys can clearly see right now it is pumping, but guess what? It's about to go much, much higher. So I hope you guys are ready for a 100K Bitcoin, because it is coming sooner than you guys think. Okay, so get ready for that. But yeah, I want to show you guys this clip from Kevin O'Leary. Okay, and he's saying Bitcoin will hit 100K before the holidays. And I agree with him. It's very, very possible that we will see Bitcoin, okay, reaching $100,000 before the holidays. Very, very possible. So watch this clip
Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000 long before the holiday, I think. It's so close, and there's no resistance here. This is the crypto of choice for financial institutions and sovereign wealth. They don't care about anything else, just Bitcoin. And so the aspect of mining it gets more complex. Big debate about the electricity needed to do this. But at the same time, it's an alternative asset here to stay.
Weren't you over there in Qatar? There was something to do with a crypto conference over there. You had something to do with it?
Yes, I was there. We still do
was
not.
That the springboard?
Well, the truth is, sovereign wealth has still yet to get involved. People keep talking as if they are, not yet. But when they come on, this will go and go and go and go because they're agnostic to the price. They're going to hold it for 10 years. Bitcoin is going to.
There you guys have it. Right? Seems like I am not the only one that is predicting that Bitcoin has huge potential to reach $100,000, okay, before the year 2025. Okay, there's a very, very good chance, obviously, right? There's a very, very clear chance that we're going to see Bitcoin reaching 100K sometime this year in 2024. And I hope you guys are ready for that. And once we see Bitcoin reaching 100K, trust me, I know FOMO will just moonshot. A lot of people will FOMO in. Trust me, guys. Okay, I have a very, very good feeling that when we see Bitcoin reaching $100,000 for the first time ever, okay, in history, right, for this currency, USD, and I know in other currencies we have already seen Bitcoin reaching $100,000, but for USD, it has not, but it will very, very soon. And when we do, there's going to be a lot of FOMO, guys. Okay, retail interest is already sparking back up, but guess what? It's going to go much, much higher. Okay, so understand, right, when Bitcoin does eventually reach $100,000 very, very soon, I want to say in the next few weeks, maybe in the next few days, right, who knows, a lot of FOMO will happen. Okay, news articles will obviously be talking about it. Everyone will be talking about it. Your parents will be talking about it. Your grandparents will be talking about it. Your teacher, who knows, right? Everyone that you know in your life will be talking about it. And people personally that I know, like in my life, that are not Bitcoiners, that are not in the crypto space, that are not crypto investors or traders, right? That have nothing to do with crypto. Literally a couple of weeks ago when Bitcoin was reaching new highs and whatnot and it was pumping, right? They were asking me all these type of questions, right? Should I buy Bitcoin right now? Do you think it's gonna, drop back down to the downside, right? Do you think it's gonna crash? All these type of questions, right? They were asking me, and that's just how I knew that retail interest was coming back. Okay, so guys, get some Bitcoin. If you haven't already, please buy some Bitcoin. And of course, guys, this is clearly not financial advice. You guys can do whatever you want, but if you guys want to, build generational wealth, if you guys want to become millionaires, okay, get some Bitcoin, right? If you want to beat inflation, especially because we know inflation these days have been insane, get some Bitcoin. Okay, get some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. I get it. Bitcoin short term, yeah, it's volatile, but long term, Bitcoin is always shooting up. It is always reaching a new all-time high, especially when we're entering a new bull market. Bitcoin always tends to reach a new all-time high every single time, guys. Okay, it's like clockwork, right? It really, really is. History does rhyme and it does, repeat itself, right? It does. So that is that. But yeah, you guys can clearly see right now, Bitcoin is rising back up. It's looking like it wants to rise back up to $93,000. And yeah, look at it, right? It's about to reach back up to $93,000. And I wouldn't be surprised, like by tonight, later tonight, or even earlier tomorrow, we're gonna see Bitcoin at a new all-time high, right? It looks like it wants to reach back up to $94,000, even reach a new all-time high. So it's looking very, very bullish right now for Bitcoin, guys. Okay, it really, really is. Now let's have a look at what meme coins are doing today, because yesterday we did in fact see corrections for memes, but today, wow, look at this, guys. So bread is up 9%, almost 10%, but look at Bonk, 11% right now. Let's have a look at Bonk. Is that our new all-time? Wow. Okay, so a new all-time high for Bonk. Okay. Market cap 4.1 billion, not too bad. Brett is pumping today. Oh no, okay, it just changed. Okay, Brett's actually down today. Never mind. Goat is up 10%. But majority of meme coins today are dropping. Like yesterday, we saw meme coins dropping, and it seems like they are continuing to drop as well. But guys, Pepe, right? Like I said many times, I truly do believe Pepe is like going to be the next Dogecoin. I will make a separate video talking about this, but I really do believe Pepe can reach a new all-time high. Even though, yes, right now it's at a new all-time high. I mean, a lot of these meme coins has reached a new high, but I really do believe Pepe can go much, much higher than this, right? The market cap for it right now is at 8.5 billion. I think, the market cap for Pepe can go to like 20 billion, even 30 billion. That's just personally my opinion. I think that is very, very possible. And that's why, I think Pepe is going to be like the next Dogecoin. Because Dogecoin's market cap, I mean, we know Dogecoin is like the biggest meme coin out there. I mean, I don't even think we can consider Dogecoin a meme coin anymore because it has just pumped so much. And there's like some sort of utility, right, that you can do with Doge. But yeah, as of right now, 57 billion market cap, which is insane. Right? So yeah, memes today are dropping just like yesterday. But don't you guys worry, because we know alt season is right around the corner. And of course, when we gonna see alt season, a lot of these meme coins will moonshot. Trust me, guys. Okay, so that is that. And of course, when you want to trade into meme coins, you don't want to be too greedy, guys, right? Especially altcoins, right? You don't want to be married to your altcoins. If anything, you should be married to Bitcoin, okay? Because of course, you want to hold your Bitcoins. Like personally, guys, this upcoming bull run, I'm not going to be selling a lot of my Bitcoins. That's what I want you guys to understand. I probably won't even sell any of it, to be honest, because I know where Bitcoin is heading long term. But I will probably take like maybe 5% out of my profits in Bitcoin. Right? Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But understand a lot of these altcoins that I've been holding ever since like last cycle, because there is a fair few of them, I'm going to be selling all of them. I'm going to be taking all my profits from all these altcoins, and who knows what I'll do with the money. Maybe I'll reinvest it into Bitcoin, right? So that's that. That's my plan, guys, okay, for this bull run. So that is that. But the crypto market today, yeah, it's not really moving. Okay, but we're gonna see what happens with Bitcoin, because yeah, right now we are in fact in the 15-minute time frame, and Bitcoin is looking like it wants to reach back up to $93,000. It's not too far off, 92.9 right now. There you guys have it, $92.9 thousand. So yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen with Bitcoin. I will keep you guys updated, of course. If you guys haven't seen my most recent video today, you should definitely check it out. I talk more about $13 million Bitcoin according to Michael Saylor. So if you guys haven't seen that video, please check it out. I feel like, it's very, very important to check out that video. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Today was a bit of a short stream, but, it's better than nothing. But guys, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.